What's up, my Virgo and Virgo rising? Let's talk about 2024, shall we? This is your astrological and energy report for the year of 2024. I am Biowzrd. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, we're going to talk about the general themes and kind of see the feeling for what you're going to be experiencing as far as your soul's growth and what the transits have in store for you. The main focus is going to be money. Now, you might feel that that's kind of a focus for everybody because we're dealing with so much inflation and economic stuff. But for you, it's more about your personal relationship to money, your connection to connections that relate to money, taxes, any kind of tax stuff might be coming up this year. If you deal with investors or if you have any stuff like that going on, you can bet that that's going to be coming up, or opportunities to invest and opportunities to collaborate with other people and really bring things to the forefront as far as collaborative efforts. Now, I will say, because the North Node conjunct Chiron is in the eighth house. Eighth house is the house of death and rebirth as well. It's not uncommon, especially with Chiron there. It's not uncommon to have someone close to you pass away. Ultimately, this is where your relationship to death takes on a whole new meaning, a whole new form. When we really look at it, and let's be honest, there's a lot of souls that are choosing to leave the earth right now. And when I talk about death, I don't want you to get all worried or think that's fear mongering or anything. Really, our understanding, our collective perception of death is changing, because as our vibration raises, we realize that death is not the end. It's literally just a gateway or a doorway to another dimension. It's you're done in this chapter. How are you going on to another chapter? And the North Node conjunct Chiron is bringing to the surface any kind of wounds that are keeping you in the way from manifesting bigger and better things. So if you have a fear of the unknown, if you have a fear of death, all right, there's going to be something. Maybe you might have a near-death experience, right? Or maybe someone you love or that you're very attached to either has a near-death experience or dies, or maybe there's a death of a business that you were attached to, or death of a relationship, or death to a chapter or a part of your life. It can be anything, right? But really, whatever there's an attachment to, it's going to bring that up in your face. And the eighth house is like, it will change your life. That's eighth house is not the easiest house to move through, but it creates the biggest evolutions in your soul's journey. So your intuition will get much deeper. Your connection to your deeper part of who you are, right? Because when we clear out that fear, then we step into a deeper layer of love. And with that, we have Jupiter and Uranus in the ninth house, which is all about your connection to God, your belief systems, higher education, meaning like knowledge that you gain from life experiences. Now, this could mean that you're like, through your experiences, especially with the Jupiter Uranus conjunction in your ninth house, you could see a self-limiting belief system come through. And that's going to be right in April, right when we start the next eclipse season. And this next eclipse that's going to be happening at I believe it's 19 degrees of Aries, is going to be the Great American Eclipse. It's going to be huge. This is the culmination of the last one that we had, the Great American Eclipse that happened August, I believe, of 2017. Okay, so with that, you are closing out some major cycles in your life, and you are coming to a new level of understanding who you are, connecting to a deeper level of yourself, and that is going to carry over into your career, into your life purpose. You're gonna feel a deeper calling or a deeper desire to really connect to the world and connect to your purpose, or what it means to be a leader, and or what it means to be a man. Okay, man or a woman, or actually your divine masculine, because for a woman, this would be like relationship to father, or men. For men, this is about how you bring yourself into the world, life purpose. Okay, so Jupiter is going to be going into Gemini, which is your 10th house. And that's going to be happening right around May, June. So April, May, June, you could experience a massive, massive shift in your life. Now, we're also going to be having Pluto shifting it from your fifth to your sixth house. So Pluto is now clearing this energy of connecting to your inner child. It's clearing the energy of maybe having children, or maybe you had a different had a difficult time connecting to your inner child, or connecting to that inner child, like knowing how to have fun and be playful and just be you, right? Maybe you take shit too serious, or, when Pluto's there, it can definitely be a bit of a blockage there with being able to just have fun and be you, right? So now we're going to have Mercury, Mars, and Venus all conjuncting Pluto at 0 degrees, which is on the cusp of your fifth and sixth house. So you're evolving, and you're coming into creating a new version of you. This may mean like you want to get a new workout routine going on, right? This means that maybe something health-wise may come up to show you that, hey, there's something you need to look at, something you need to work on, so you can clear all these energies. Now, with this energy going into the sixth house and North Node conjunct Chiron in the eighth house, those two houses are very tightly connected, in a sense that your intuition or your body is going to be speaking to you, saying, hey, look, this is off, this is wrong, we got to clear this out, we got to work on that. So and whenever we have a conjunction with Pluto, there's a death and a rebirth, or a leveling up of that particular frequency of that archetype. So we're going to have Mercury first. Mercury is our communication to ourselves. There's something new that we are seeing now that we need to do, we need to take action on. Then it's Mars. How do we take action on it now, right? Then Venus is going to conjunct twice in 2024 with Pluto there. So there is sort of a double whammy of, okay, now we need to know how to receive this deeper layer, how to receive support, how to receive guidance, how to receive, how to allow ourselves to receive whatever it is, information, help, guidance, teaching, so that we can have a more abundant experience. There's also going to be around, like, something might happen where your day-to-day life has to change, right? This could be changing jobs, or going from an employee to, a business owner, or, there's a good chance you're going to be having other people involved, right? Because we also have Saturn and Neptune here in the seventh house. So Saturn, not the easiest energy to have in the seventh house, with Neptune here going to 29 degrees, and it'll be at 29 degrees for 5 months. So you can bet that there's going to be a lot of karmic endings, karmic new beginnings, or shifts and changes when it comes to relationships, because your relationship to you is changing, right? So as we have these eclipses in your second and eighth house, second house is about the work that you do and the money that you make based on the work that you do. With the South Node there, this could be, now suddenly you're not making enough money, or something's not going. This is like karmic endings or karmic lessons. But with the eclipses happening in the eighth house, with the North Node there, I feel like this could be new opportunities to work with other people, new ways of connecting with people, but you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, because there's something to grow into with this. And that's all going to have to do, or be predicated upon, your connection to the closest, most intimate people in your world. If you own a business, this could be like your business partner. Maybe something happens, something breaks down. You feel like something's coming, but you're not really sure what it is. Like, how do I handle this? How do I navigate, this process? You're going to have to trust your heart. And you're going to have to trust whatever changes seem to be coming at you. Don't go after anything. This is a year to allow things to come to you, especially being an earth sign, a mutable earth sign. You're good at structuring, but if you get too attached to the structure, you can get too rigid. So this is about having the structure, but being flexible in the approach, right? So I think that you're going to be seeing a lot of changes and opportunities to better your health, better your physical well-being. We're going to be seeing a lot of growth and evolution in your significant relationships. Now, your seventh house is like marriage partnerships. Now, with Pluto moving from the fifth to the sixth as well, this can be like you're going from dating to now wanting to really settle down, or this could also be getting into a new business partnership, right? With Saturn there, it's a good, if you do get into a new partnership, especially any kind of business partnership, make sure you cover all your tracks. You look at all the paperwork, you make sure you have a full vision and understanding of the whole thing that's going on. Is if you're trying to start a business and you don't see all the parts, the pieces that are being put together, and you're the CEO or whatever position you're playing, you need to know every single blind spot, nook and cranny of that position. So you know what questions to ask, you know what to do, because if it's not fully encompassed and knowing what you're doing, that's going to come up because, you know, Saturn is like the taskmaster. You have to be a master at whatever it is that you're doing, and then good things will happen. But if there's any blind spots or any pieces of parts that you're trying to take a shortcut on, that will be cut your feet from out from under you. All right. And Neptune at 29 degrees is going to make you see this vision, see what can be, but don't get attached to that what can be, especially with Jupiter and Uranus in your ninth house. You're going to be very well connected to higher divine, you know, source energy, and God's going to be speaking to you very strongly this year. But you're also going to be really deeply connected to very wounded people. So as you have all this opportunity, the universe is going to test you, right? So be careful with all this testing going on, and just cover your ass in every shape and way that you can. You do that, and I think things are going to be good for you. This is a great opportunity to really get in shape or step into a new exercise routine, and really follow your body for what feels good to you. Do that, and there's a bit of a phoenix rising from the ashes. By the middle of the year, you could really be stepping into a new career or a new level of what it is that you love to do and really be shining. And I hope that you do really step into it, because we need more and more people, you know, to step into these roles. All right. So I hope that helps. And I will be back for another video real soon. But if you resonate with this, please like, share, and subscribe. I don't want to make these too long, because, you know, I feel like people have a bit of a, you know, about a 10 to 20 minute attention span. Then it's kind of like, okay, a little too much. Just give me the juice, right? So hopefully this juice works for you. Please let me know in the comments below if it did work for you. And if you like a personal reading with me, we'll get real deep into all the details, whatever it is you want to know. You can go to the description box below. All the information is there. And I appreciate you for checking me out. Again, have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Aho.